Annyeong everybody! Today I'm going to teach you guys how to make cucumber kimchi. Let's go! So I lived in Korea for a little over a decade, I think like 11 or 12 years. I've just moved back to the States. One thing that I miss the most is Korean food. Duh! But of the Korean food, kimchi is a huge staple. So whether or not you're a second, third, fourth generation Korean, or if you watch too many BTS videos and you want to impress your oppa, today I'm going to show you how to. It's very, very easy. These are all of the things you need. This will taste the best if you are doing it with Korean ingredients. If you don't have access to Korean ingredients, go online. I'm pretty sure you can find all this stuff on Amazon. So the first thing you're gonna need, you should probably write this down, is a coarse salt, apple vinegar of some sort, preferably the Korean one. You gotta get some ganjangs. That's soy sauce for all you non-Korean speakers. And yes, I know it's kanjang and not ganjang, but okay. Then you need some sesame seeds. You need some 들기름, some premium perilla oil, or you can also use sesame oil. You need gochugaru, you need red pepper powder, and you want kimchi-yung, kimchi dragon. You want the coarse type, you don't want the thin type because it's not gonna be very good. And make sure you get the one that's made in Korea, not China. You're also gonna need some garlic. Finally, you need a nice cucumber and you need an onion. You're actually only gonna use half of this. The cucumber type doesn't really matter. I think like the Korean types that are kind of longer and thinner are better, but whatever. If you're gonna leave the skin on, and I do, make sure you wash it. So the first thing we're gonna do is chop this. There we go. Now for this. So in this process, we're gonna have two bowls, one for the sauce and one for the thingies. No, if you guys wanna do it in one bowl, that's up to you. I do it in two. Oh yeah, it's already looking good. Then we're gonna take this, put it to the side. Time for the sauce. So we're gonna start the sauce by putting the garlic in that we just chopped up. 1 spoon of salt. Really, you can kind of just measure it out. I'm holding this with one hand. So then you're gonna do 2 scoops of the red powder flakes. Oh yeah, look at them gochugarus. 1, 2. Then 1 spoon of sugar. That's good. Then half a scoop of sesame seeds. To be honest, you can put a whole scoop of sesame seeds in here. It doesn't make it any less delicious. So put however many in there that you like. Now that we've done the dried ingredients, we're going to do the wet ingredients. So we're going to go with the 식초, the kanjang, and the 들기름. First is the soy sauce, the kanjang. We're going to do 1 spoon of the kanjang. Make sure you kind of be careful with this because if you put too much in there, it's going to be a little more salty and weird tasting than you want to be. But 2 scoops of apple vinegar. That looks like 1, 2. Then finally, we're gonna take our sesame oil or 들기름, and we're gonna put half a spoon in there. Don't want to put too much in there because it's gonna make it, kind of oily. And then we're gonna mix this up. Here we go, lightning speed. Boom, our yangnyeom is done. The consistency is not the way you like it. Just add a little bit more soy sauce and apple vinegar and you'll be good to go. The last step now is we're gonna take this, we're gonna dump it in here, put it on top of the cucumbers and whatnot, and then we're gonna close this lid and we're gonna shake it to death. Now I know that a lot of Korean moms and maybe mother-in-laws, they're gonna be angry at me because there's no 손맛. Like I'm not putting my hands in there and mixing it with my hands. Some people aren't about that life, so we're making this for everybody. One thing that you guys might notice whenever you scrape all this stuff out of the bowl and put it into your bowl of cucumbers and onions, there's gonna be a little bit of stuff left over in here. I showed this to my wife the other day when I was making this on FaceTime, and she was like, oh. We come over here to the 식초, and you're gonna put just a little bit in there to cover it up, and we're gonna shock it. We're gonna get up in here, we're gonna get all the little bits of sauce, and then you're gonna boom. So the next step is up to you. You can either go in there and put a glove on or use your hand and get this 손맛 in there and mix it up with your hands. Today we're just gonna put a lid on it and we're gonna shake it to death. Do the 손맛 미국 style. Ooh, look at that, y'all. Oh, all right. So we've got it. Look at that. Liquid Korean gold. And this is delicious. The great thing about this is you can eat it right away. You don't have to wait a week or a month or a year. You don't have to bury it in the ground. You can eat it right away. So for all of our folks out there that want a quick Korean snack, follow my directions. You can make this thing. Typically, if you eat it right away, it's going to be a little more salty. If you let it sit for maybe an hour or two, it's going to be jonmat tengurmat, okay? So let's try this. Oh my god. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh. 짱. Ooh, 짱. Oh yeah, very good. 완전 Korea 맛이야. I hope this video helped you all out. If you guys like this video and you want to see me cook other Korean food, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you want to see. I've been cooking and eating in Korea for over a decade and I know what I'm talking about. See you next time. Kimchi!